I think we're ready now. I don't know. I'm usually not a multiple sneezer. Give me 2 sneezes and we're good to go. Good morning, chat. How are we doing? Power Belly with the 39 month of subbing. Lady Timair, 4 months of sub and Subaquatic Toaster, 10 months of subbing. Carol Lawfrey, 9 months. Tara Lowry, 9 months of subbing. Woo! Woo, chat. Oh, man. There might be more sneezing in my future. Good morning. How are we doing? Happy New Week, Crafty Becky, 4 months of subbing. How are we? How was everyone today? Did everyone have a good weekend? Hey, I don't think I had any homework this weekend. I think it's because I continually fail my previous homework. Good morning. So pardon me while I sniffle. All of a sudden, literally right when I decided to go live, sneeze fest. So there we go. So we're having a moment. We're having a minute. We're gonna have a fun stream today. Kids start school today. Is that a W or an L? We need a sneeze alert command, right? Ooh, just the mute button. We just need a big mute button. Mute. Good morning, Skogsy. Are you ready for the San Francisco Pen Show, Skogsy? I'm looking forward to it. I think I'm ready. I mean, I'm not ready, but I'm trying to get ready. I got some portable microphone stuff. I got to unbox and test out. I'm not doing that on stream. That I'm going to pack with me and see if we can do some live stuff. I don't know. I have no plans. It's a W? Good. I figured it might be, but you never know. Sometimes it's tough. Happy National Roller Coaster Day. I feel like that's what the start of this stream is. It's like on a roller coaster. My dad always sneezes in 3s. Yeah, I'm a 2 sneezer. So the 4 is out of whack. First lunch out, COVID Portland food truck, egg sandwich. God, that sounds amazing. I'm a big egg sandwich fan. Boss Baker Chris with the 1,000 biddies. Let's go. Thank you so much. That reminds me, Boss Baker Chris, number 1, that's amazing. Thank you so much for those bits. That's really nice of you. I really appreciate that. Secondly, I'm gonna have new bit emotes for our little bits to give away here. Papa Lock in 6 months of subbing, which reminds me, chat, we have to follow up on our emotes. So that was on my list. 7 sneezer. Wow, that's a big number. Tomato sandwich greater than egg sandwich. So out of the, how would we call them? Out of the the more salad spready types of sandwiches, egg salad, chicken salad, pimento cheeses. Like, what's my favorite is like the egg salad, like the spreads. What's the favorite spread sandwich? Not like a tomato sandwich or like a ham sandwich. What's the favorite spread sandwich? Egg sandwich right here. I almost stumbled in the studio on that one. Heath with the 4 months of subbing. Let's go. Appreciate you. Naper Villain with the 5 gifted subs. Get out of town and I mean it. Enjoy your gifted subs, everyone. Naper Villain, you're amazing. I really appreciate that so much. Enjoy your new subs, everyone. Enjoy your emotes. Enjoy your new emotes coming soon, hopefully within the next month. While you have your gift sub, and give Naper Villain a shout out for that. Level 4 hype train. We're out of bounds, almost there. Rich Sticks with the 34 months of subbing. 34 months of subbing. We got so excited. Toby just came in and brought one of his toys for us. Hey, Toby, come here. You want to say hey to everybody? I think it's because I'm so excited in here. You got excited. Nah, he's like, forget that. I'm going to the couch. Straight to the couch. We're talking sandwiches. What spread sandwich is your favorite? Like Greg was talking about tomato sandwiches, not like tomatoes, BLTs, ham sandwiches. What spread sandwich? Like mine's like an egg salad, chicken salad, peanut butter and jelly. Tuna salad? Yeah, tuna salad's probably like in that type of thing, right? So I think I'm big on the egg salad wagon. Rich Dicks, you're going crazy. A good chicken salad. Good chicken salad is my number 2. All right, chicken salad. Celery or no celery in chicken salad. This is a very like, can we be friends type of situation. This is like a posting, non-posting. Celery in the chicken salad. Y'all are so wrong. Power Belly. Power Belly is my new best friend. All of y'all are not my best friends. Ryan Petriello with the 14 months of Power Summit, level 5 hype train. We're almost there. Oh my God. Cool Net with the 21 months of subbing. Thank you so much. Two Hands of Blue, no celery. That's right. You unsubscribe. Apples, 100% not. I would rather have like, have y'all ever had like the craisins and the pecans in there? That's better than celery. Apples, yes. Celery, no. Thank you, Papa Lockin. Celery and onions, yes. No fruit. I'm a pretty plain sandwich spread guy. Like I would do like onions, like chicken salad. Onions is fine. You're one of those creamy peanut butter monsters, aren't you? Absolutely. Nuts, get out of here. Crunchy, get out of here. Oni P, 15 months of subbing. 15 months of subbing, Toby. What are we gonna do? Toby is hyped. Can you work barbecue into this conversation? That's a whole other fight. I don't know. We might be fighting too much. Never raisins in anything. That's pretty true. I'm pretty dumb. Creamy peanut butter all the way. Thank you, Tess. If there's no texture, it's like eating baby food. That's not a thought I want in my head. Crunchy peanut butter is too hard to spread. Thank you, Carol. Creamy peanut butter isn't even real, is it? Wow. Wow. Pulled pork, 1000%. Pulled pork is the #1 barbecue sandwich. Like, but like I'm not gonna go to the mat like I am on some of these other ones. Strings and Petals, my best friend that I'm letting down so disastrously. I'll make up for it today though. Strings and Petals. Crunchy PB on toast. Well, see, you're making excuses now, right? You're making firm bread to be able to spread the crunch. It's like a fake out. Raisins are great in a good spicy curry. I have a lot of problems with that statement. Brisket greater than pork, but pulled pork makes a better sandwich. I think that's a fair way to put it. I do not disagree with that. What is even happening today? Evan Max with the 39 months of subbing. Let's go. Barbecue brisket is better. I mean, I'd argue ribs are better, but they're not going to make a good sandwich. Rib sandwiches are the dumbest things on a menu. Just give me ribs and slices of bread. That's not a rib sandwich. Rib sandwiches are stupid. Raisins are nature's mistake. I think that's a good brand. Right? Craisins. I'm not really a craisins person, but yeah. Chopped brisket with a good barbecue sauce on the sandwich is top tier. I don't disagree with that whatsoever. I tell you this, we're completely off the rails here. If I go to a barbecue place, I'm never getting chicken or turkey. I don't care what you say. You hijack the stream to sandwiches. It's because I enjoy egg salad sandwiches so much that, and that's something I never get and never make for myself or anything like that. But like when I have the choice for like an egg salad sandwich, I am 100% getting the egg salad sandwich. Twitch doesn't like my VPN. Is it new? New setup? I'm not saying like barbecued chicken and turkey are not solid. I'm saying they are never the choice. Okay, but like if you go to a good barbecue place and get good moist smoked turkey, it's amazing. I totally agree. I would rather get sausage. If I'm going, Toasty, when I go to Houston, brisket and sausage is what I get. I don't even get the pork or the ribs. No one judges a barbecue place by its chicken quality. Facts. Chips on a sandwich, I could be talked into that. Take me to Truth Barbecue and force feed you their turkey because it's transcendent. I would love it. Like, I guarantee I will love it. Am I going to tell you it's the best thing on the menu? That's why barbecue places do combo plates, right? Re-Wizzles with 100 bits. We're almost at the level 5 hype train. Let's go. Toasty is going to feed me so good, right? Houston's a great food town. Wait, you get sausage from a barbecue place? Almost 100% of the time. Sausage and something. Chips on a honey ham sandwich? Yeah, but it's got to be like a plain chip, right, Heath? It's got to be a plain a plain chip. Took CY and a cane to BBQ when we were so full, right? I forget the name of the place that Michael took me when I went to the barbecue place. One of the popular ones. I feel like I'm in the Pen Addict Slack again with all the barbecue talk. Lots of comments over the weekend. CY's favorite thing was the white bread. That's interesting. I didn't see this conversation. Portland, Oregon, amazing food truck town. Portland, great food town, period. S tier food truck town, right? That's amazing. What have we done, chat? What have we even done today? I love this so much. American bread is so sweet. It's pretty sweet, which is why I can't eat a lot of white. I don't eat white bread that much. I don't like sweet bread. Heading out for breakfast tacos, Lurk. God, Miss Cheese. Oh, Miss Cookie. Rip the stream, right? Best sandwich is a grilled corned beef on rye. It's good enough, but I don't even need anything else on it. Maybe a little Russian dressing. Oof. DBA barbecue is just feet from my house. Sweet potato tater tots. Those are good. Yeah, thank you, Slumberland Studio. We're like 15 minutes into this. Or maybe 10 after my sneezing fest. The best part about this is I'm not even hungry. So, yeah, back to Pens. Almost time. We also took CY for chicken wings and waffles. That's amazing. That is amazing. Cal Riddle, 40 months of subbing 4-0. Thank you so much, Cal Riddle. Amazing. Amazing. What goes in the best breakfast tacos? I'm a pretty simple, like, I like food, right? I like a lot of food, but if I'm building something, I will generally keep it simple. So like an egg or like a breakfast taco is just basically eggs, cheese, bacon, maybe, or sausage, but not like onions and peppers and all the crap and tomatoes and like all that. I do keep it simple. Come to Houston, Brad. I'll take you to Breakfast Club too. That sounds amazing. Chicken and waffles is a great pairing. All right. I got things to do today, chat. We actually have stuff to do, stuff to talk about. I get to tease y'all today with things you can't have yet. I also get to try to sort out my nibs, which is actually going to be a little bit of a problem. I hear Brad is coming to the Pelican Hub at Dromgoals. Am I? News to me. News to me. I mean, they said they wanted to have me down this fall, so we're gonna hopefully we're gonna do it this year. I just don't know when. I haven't talked to them. Start a rumor. I'm not opposed. When is it? November? So, yeah. Have they announced Hubmasters yet? They haven't closed the signups yet. The signups end on August 21st. And then the date's not until like November, I believe. Mid-November. 11th through 18th. Depending on your area. Run it in that time frame. Yeah, so a little bit later than normal. Normally, in the past, they've been in September, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. All right. Since we're on a hype stream, let's start with a hype product. I'm pretty sure I can show this. Let's do a giveaway. We're going right to the giveaway. Because I got a fun little product here. I'm not even going to test it because it's so small. You know it's important when they send me like a sheet. There was no. I'm trying to see if there's an embargo on this. You know, I should probably check. I haven't showed it to you. Right to it after 17 minutes of food talk. I figured that's the best way I can make it up to you. Uh-oh, hang on. Sorry, I had a weird text. All right, let me embargo check what I'm about to get. Well, I'm giving this away to y'all. I'm not even gonna. Someone sent it to me. I'm not even gonna review it. Like, it would be a good review product, but like, I'm cool. But let me just double check. I don't think it's embargoed. I think I've seen it online. This is a great stream so far. Thank y'all. Keep talking. Talk amongst yourselves. Enjoy your lark temporally. Okay. It's on the internet. It's on the internet. All right. So I got Exacompta, the G Herbon. I'll switch this camera and show it. Purple axle, no, but purple ink. So the Violet Imperial, Violet Imperial, probably. I don't know. This is the new shimmer from G Herbon, their annual shimmer ink. So this is the 1670 series. This is what they're sending me now for samples, like which is cool. Like, knock yourselves out, but yeah, like it's a little cool little sparkly ink. So, all right, I got to read this. So yeah, it's royal purple. It's really cool. So here's the little ink. G Herbon. Gray Web. So people on the podcast, when I pronounce things wrong, I've gotten like whole pronunciation guides. Yeah, it's around. I saw it up online. It's around. So this is out September 14th. Come on. So the description is Violet Imperial with bluish reflections and 1,000 sparkling shimmers for the pleasure of your writing. Because of the scarcity of dyes, this color, a symbol of luxury but also of mystery, was used by the emperor and his family under the Roman Empire and then by various royalties. King Louis XIV, under whom Jacques Herbin was founded, used it for his clothes during certain periods of his life. This fresh and elegant color is currently very popular, particularly in decoration and design. So yeah, there's your marketing. I will even include the marketing sheet with this. So this is part of that series, starting, I guess, with Emerald of Chivor, which is still maybe one of the crazy things. Tahu, welcome. The Zebra F301 absolutely counts. That is a gateway pen. That's what we would call a gateway pen. You are on the right track. Yeah, purple equals royalty. That was part of the book, the full spectrum book that I read. Yeah, if you have a favorite pen, even if it's something you found on the street, you're in the right place. So these will be out on September 14th. Let's give it away. I hope you're going to be down for getting sweet and sour spare ribs on Saturday. I don't know. We might have a little thingy going on, so I don't know. I don't know if I'll be able to jet out. Who knows? Who knows, Chad? All right, let's do a giveaway. Let me flip this back real quick. Brad, if I win, can you sign the marketing? RIP all those snails, right? Yes, I'll sign your marketing. All right. So we're going to give this away. Thank you, Exaclaire, for sending this to me. I'm just not going to have time to review it yet. All right. Let's do... All right. Giveaways open. Exclamation point raffle. This would last like 2 lines in Gray Webb's plotter. Like that amount of ink. Exclamation point raffle. You don't have to be a follower, subscriber, member of anything. You just have to be cool, like pens, pen stuff, stationery. I'll ship it worldwide. This is the good kind of bottle to ship worldwide. Uh-oh. Toasty can't win. We're going to even put the corgi butt on here. Ow. Bork. Bork. Appreciate the metal caps on these now. I just had a bottle of ink with a cracked plastic cap. Yeah, I've seen that happen for sure. Chat is overlapping the sub notification things on the main camera. A lot of this stuff moved without my intervention. I know I was messing with it on the other screen, but thank you for letting me know. Oh, look. I got a new pen. Got a new pen. We're going to talk about that. This pen has me thinking about what we're going to do today. If we ever get around to nibs. Peekaboo. Did you give your thoughts on the new Blackwing eras yet? No, because I didn't realize they kept making them. I didn't realize they kept making them. Brad, next time Mike is in the US, you should get your Twitch set up just right. Well, I could get my Twitch set up just right if I would sit here and mess with it. It's just like, I don't know. I forget sometimes. So let's figure this out. All right, let's pop it back over here because this used to be sometimes over here. So that was the screen where it used to be. So we'll mess it out. None of it is great. What I need is, I think, like Toasty has like more of like a little block set up so you can actually read the chat. Like most of y'all are okay with it, but it helps on the VODs that sometimes like I talk to chat and people can see what's going on there. The Blackwing Palominos were the previous version. I bet there's been like 2 or 3 eras versions now. Like this one had the little notch in the arrow. Actually, I probably need to talk about that on the podcast. So let me do that. That I was confused about the eras. Congrats on that peekaboo. Thank you. So we got, whoops. But yeah, I need to make a note to look at that further because that surprised me. Let me emote follow up. All right. Original eras, blue orange eras. I like that this year's extras are the extra firm. Weren't the ones that I like extra firm, or are they just firm? Which is fine. Eras are something I kept from the Blackwing sale that I did. The eras, all the eras are extra firm. Okay, good. That's one of my favorites, so I definitely kept that one for myself. All right, let's do a winner. Winner. Pick a winner. Nobod. Nobod's been on a run, I feel like, here recently. Yes, no, bod? Maybe. Winner, Nobod dinner. Rigged. Sweet, can I please have questionable sushi? Yes, I will add that on there. If you're new here, I need only, now I'm gonna have to buy more of these just so I can get the questionable sushi guy. Just this one. Can we just get like a pack of 100 of these? All right, email me, Nobod. I hate even touching this one. They're a little bit stickier, though. All right. We added that to the list. Brad, remind to show you in SF what CY drew in my journal. Nice. Nice. I can't wait. All right. So that's what you got. Heading your way, Nobod. Shoot me an email. We'll ship later this week, like Thursday. I don't think I'll be shipping before then. It's unbelievable. It's really unbelievable. All right. Sorry, Toby. All right. Before we get into nib sorting, which is what I'm going to do, it's always a good start in the day to see you smile and laugh. I feel extra smiley and extra laughy today. I mean, I'm generally smiley, laughy, but I'm feeling good today. Pardon me. All right. I am going to tease you now with stuff I've already teased you with, but I got in my official Sinclair Model R samples from Rickshaw, so I wanted to show y'all what I got here. I'm going to tell you right now, I am not going to do a giveaway yet of these. So I got a bunch. I need to use these for photography, for different promo stuff. at some point, I'm going to be giving away a Sinclair, maybe 2, the new model. But just so y'all know, I like to give things away. I'm not going to give these things away yet, okay? So I'm setting expectations here. How about now? No, not yet. Are you one of my kids? How about now? Now? All right, so let's take them. I have a stack here. So we're gonna take them in order. I got like 6 of them here, and these are like the final versions in some of the colors that we're making. I just unboxed them yesterday, so I even hadn't had a chance to like really play with them and see. So let's see what we got. So this one, right off the jump, is one that I wanted. This is one of the OG Sinclair colorways. Mandarin. What do we decide? Blue Jay, which is this color, right? The nylon color, and then the plush on the inside. Rickshaw's post of all the colors is wild. Yeah, exactly. Settle down, chat. That's a good emote. So this is one of the 2. Well, the top 2. It's hard for me to say which one I'm going to use first, but this is definitely in the category of using first. Met Sinclair. Oof. Don't say that, but it is kind of Metsy. Just my opinion, but I think the outside should say Knock plus Rickshaw. Well, we did this on purpose, right? Knock labels, we've always put them on the interior. So it is actually a correct kind of move for what Knock has done in the past. So like, I'm very comfortable with this. Like, that was part of the decision-making process that I was a part of. So yes, I'm good with that. Something interesting, chat. Not now, Malfi Geek. Something interesting that a reader, listener, follower. This is my McLaren case. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Someone asked me, said, "Hey, I saw the Sinclair Model Rs. Will they fit the Kikuyo sketchbook?" So they'll fit on the outside here. Cutting the top loop? No, I don't generally modify. They barely fit on here, but it does. So someone was looking for that. Yeah, and Rickshaw's selling it, so it's right to put it on the outside. Yeah, like this is really good. Yeah, so the Knock labels are where we've designed the labels in the past, and they're our traditional label with the katakana on the back. So we did everything to just kind of throw it back to that. So I'm happy with how it turned out like that. So Mandarin Sky Blue. So that's this one. As much as I love this one, I think this one I might use first. It's kind of boring compared to some of these, but the steel and Mandarin is just completely just righteous. Like, this looks so good, chat. This looks so good. I think this is probably the one I'm gonna use. Now make a fodder stack that fits the Kikuyo sketchbook. Yeah, so classic PA. Yeah, so Rickshaw has basically the rainbow of labels, so they're able to match things up like really, really well. So this is probably what I'm going to carry. Yeah, steel and Mandarin, it's kind of amazing. So yeah, that's that one. This holds 3 pens in a book. Some people would say it holds a dozen pens. So yes, but I designed it originally. Me and Jeff designed it to hold 3 pens and then paper goods over here. You know, we'd sold note cards and pocket notebooks. So that's what we would put over here generally. But this color came out really, really well. So yeah, the steel and for some reason, for like a basic gray case, this works extraordinarily well. But yes, 3 dedicated pen slots, right? So yeah, and then the other side's open. The problem with the colorways is they're so darn pretty, you can't just buy one, right? So probably this is the one, if you see me in person, I'm gonna be carrying, but there's something else in here that I want to investigate a little bit more. This one, this is a new-ish color, but basically when we're talking about colors, right, these are classic Notco colorways, right? Orange and Blue Jay. Jeff has seen these, I'm sure. I mean, I talked to Jeff about it in the beginning. I haven't posted any or sent him any, but any unicorn barf cases, yeah, Mark has made some. So these are classic colorways, and then I said black with anything. So we did black and yellow after us talking about it on here last week, right? So this is the Sunshine interior. So we got the black and Sunshine. Yeah, the Renault. Maybe this will be my new Danny Rick case. Just throwback Renault case. Yeah, but like the Bumblebee. But this is a great color. I like black and bright, but not orange. Like gray and orange. That's what I want. Black and orange. Everyone does black and orange. Black and yellow. Black and blue. Black and purple. Black and green. I think the little lanyard loops look weird. Were you here when I talked about it? So the black will come, I think, in like all like the rainbow interiors. At least that's what I saw. I think that's what I saw in Mark's on the Rickshaw reel the other day. So yeah, Toby Cash money. That's for sure. That's for sure. This is the one that caught me off guard. Oh, you missed it? Yeah, so I voted against the lanyard loop, and I lost that battle. Jackie, we talked about it. I said, if there's one... So, like, we upgraded the case, right? We added a lot of things, including this. And my one comment was, I want this off. And Mark talked me into it based on feedback, right? Customer feedback. So yeah, like it actually doesn't, once you have it, you don't notice it. I like the way the Rickshaw labels are color coordinated. So Mark sent me this one. Should be an add-on, like a mod. Yeah. So he sent me this one, and I really like this one. It's just a weird one. It's basically, so this is called Coyote on the outside and French Blue, except I call it Cookie Monster. So it's Coyote and Cookie Monster. Which is a little mean if you think about it. Like, I don't want Cookie Monster fuzz in here. I really like how this one turned out, right? This is one of those weird, this is our clay sunshine type of situation where like normally you wouldn't think like it's the correct idea, but then when you put it together, you're like, oh, I see. This is better than normal, right? No one wants to add a skew for a loop like that. Yeah. I hear you. It's not a big deal, but I think it's funny that we keep talking about it. This is your favorite one so far? Yeah, so this turned out really, really well. Coyote with Mandarin would be way better than black and Mandarin. I agree, Major Bedlam. So yeah, like Coyote and Mandarin, that would be sick. But when he showed me this, I was like, that's pretty cool. Like, this is the kind of weird stuff that I like. You know, you just don't expect that type of color. Like, actually, I would like this with pink. I would like Coyote with, like, a hot pink interior. I would like that even more than the blue. But if I could get Coyote and hot pink, that would be probably up there with the steel and mango. So, like, I might ask for that. That will match my Rickshaw bag. Nice. So yeah, like if I was going to customize one, like Coyote with pink, and probably like a darker pink as opposed to like a lighter pink. So that would be super, super fire. Coyote and yellow, yeah. I've really liked the 3 of these so far. My old Sinclair is still pretty much pristine after how many years of hard use. That, I mean, that's like a very good, that makes me really happy, head full of ideas, to hear how well that case has lasted you. Eventually, will we be able to customize it right after the show? So yeah, like once we get past the launch, you're going to be able to run it through the customizer and kind of build your own. Yep. Is this fabric still by the same folks that Tom Ben uses, or am I misremembering? So the exteriors and the interiors are all Cordura brand. And we've all used, and I'm kind of knocking this, we all use a company called Brookwood. And Brookwood is the Cordura distributor for the U.S. So yes, this is Tom Ben. This is Brookwood Peacock, which is what all of us have used in the past. So this is the exact colorway for that. And just that's why we can match some of these original colors. So this is Brookwood Steel 1000D Cordura. You know, this is Brookwood 400D Mandarin pack cloth, right? So as long as they keep making that, the companies that make bags like us and Rickshaw and Tom Ben, I should say, it's the same. It's going to be it's going to be a color match. Now, we have gotten rolls from Brookwood that are shade a little bit differently, right? So if I lined up all of Brookwood Navy together, 1000D Cordura Navy from Brookwood, you might see a little shade difference, but in general, it's the same. So, all right, so this is Peacock. And I think it's still the Peacock interior. I've never actually used this interior, so I don't know what the exact naming is. So it's kind of like a triple Peacock style here. That's really, really sharp. And I love the label on this one. So yeah, Peacock was always a great exterior color. And then finally, he sent me one with the patch thing. Like, I shouldn't worry about the patch stuff, right? But, like, all the stuff on the outside, like, rubbing and knocking off. But this type of Velcro, it's really smooth and very, very attachy. It grabs, like, extremely well. So, I forget the name of the patch thing, but this is, like, a whole thing for some people is getting this. So, this will be an add-on. So this little patch thing, this is when you're able to customize it later on. You'll be able to add, if you're into this type of stuff, you'll be able to add this patch on the front. Nothing's going to come with this as a stock. I mean, there might be a stock item, but you know, when you go to the customizer, you'll be able to add this type of thing. So, and what color is this on the inside? All black all the way around. So yeah, there you go. I think having the Velcro backing just to poke a mammal pins to be good. Yeah, that's not a bad idea. The Cordura is really good. The problem here, and I think so can that Velcro come off if you want it later? No. No, this is sewn in. So the problem with pins on this, and this is something I'd have to talk to Mark about, is if you're putting pins on through this, the backing is on the pin slot side. So like that's something I've noticed here. Right? So you would definitely only want patches on this side if you're using this external Velcro. So you couldn't have it. You wouldn't want it on this side. We need a Pen Addict patch. I'm sure we could do it. But yeah, that's strictly what it would be for. Yeah, they're really nice. So that's what Mark sent me. So like I said, we're not going to do any giveaways yet. I need to use this stuff. Does Rickshaw do patches as well? That's one of theirs. They did this one. Yeah. So I believe they do. Yeah, I put pins on my bags and stuff. Anything that's Cordura, it's basically, it's for a pin poke, it's essentially self-healing, right? You just kind of re-massage the fabric and it'll fill in the holes. It's very, very durable. Hang on 1 second, y'all. My phone is blowing up. I apologize. Give me 1 second. Sorry, my son needed something at school. Tell me why kids need QR readers at school. That just seems like a pain in the butt. No, you weren't supposed to show those? I mean, have you seen Rickshaw's Instagram? I think they've shown them all. So anyway, that's what we have. I'm going to start with this one. And then I'm going to start using these for pictures. And then we can figure out what we do. Yeah. Sage plant, don't even get me started. Like it's a whole thing. It's a whole thing. He does not need a pen case. So I'm gonna load this up with so I have my sailcloth one now. This is one of the prototypes. Like, once I have these now, I'll probably be more willing to give away some of these prototypes just for fun. Yeah, they might already have some stationary patches. That's not something I've ever looked into for myself, so I don't completely know. So, knock patch would be nice. That's actually pretty smart. And our little logo does good on like the small sizes and patches and stuff. All right, let me take a break real quick to do a giveaway. We'll do a giveaway, then that'll give me a minute to grab some stuff that I want to look at today, and tell you what my brain's thinking about some nibs and stuff. So let's do another giveaway real quick. All right, breather. Spoke patch would be nice. Oh, that would be a good idea. Falafel. I feel like I've been talking a lot. All right, I have a bunch of pens just laying around in here, so we're gonna go with one of these today. All right, what do we have here? It's my show, I know. I just feel like I've been running a mile a minute. Pen Addict ball cap would be nice. It would be amazing. All right. So, Kara's Customs Render K in brass. See, I was teasing me with a witch pen. I need to remember to bring that. I need to get that out when I'm done here. So, this looks like I've never used it. Does this only fit the High-Tech C? Is this a High-Tech? How do I know what I'm giving away to y'all? Is there, I don't have, do I have a High-Tech C refill here? I don't. I think it's 100% engravable. You should engrave it. This looks like the High-Tech C version. I agree, Mafia Geek. So, if you're a High-Tech C fan, you think G2? Do I have anything here that's useful? The interior looks like High-Tech C. You can kind of tell by this flat spot here where that, you can't really see it. But it looks like the way the High-Tech C refill is designed, it's got this little collar on there. Yeah, I'm almost certain. Yeah, this is a very solid pen. I'm almost certain it's a High-Tech C. I don't want to have to leave to go get a refill. And I have neither a High-Tech C or a G2 compatible. Sorry, I'm just looking through my stuff here. In here. It's funny, I have markers and ballpoints and pencils and Signo DX refills. That's what we got. All right. We're going to go with, I'm pretty sure it's a High-Tech C version. So let's give this away. Let's give this away. So this is a full brass Render K. I really love this shape. I think I gave away, it should improve in engravability grading. I think I gave away my original orange High-Tech C one. And I kind of regret that one. That was a good pen. Cobbs, thank you for the follow. All right, let's open this giveaway, chat. It is now open. Exclamation point raffle. Anyone can enter. I will ship worldwide. Go for it. All right. And I'm going to take a second here to grab some stuff off my desk. Figure out what I'm going to do next. Talk amongst yourselves. I'm looking for nibs. Alright, I think that's enough for right now. Hey, good timing. Alright. Is this Brad's version of Nib Wars? Yes. I think you got it in. All right, let's pick a winner. Into grooming. Winner. Woot. Love it. All right, into grooming. Email me hello@penaddict.com with your shipping address. We'll get this shipped out later this week. Wow, I am not sure of how I spelled that. We're just going to go with it. All right, congrats. Hydrate, I need to. I will do the hydrate. Boy, Corgi does not like to stick on the brass. There we go. Put it on the clip. All right. Now your name's easy. Unless I'm pronouncing it completely wrong. I don't know. You gotta, sometimes, the name change, the bot. Sometimes the bot doesn't like it. All right, chat. Hydrate or dihydrate? I'm not really hydrating today. I'm drinking Coke Zero. What I was thinking about today, chat, and I don't know exactly what I'm going to do here. I have a problem with nib storage, tracking my nibs, all of that good stuff. So this came up because I bought a pen. So I bought the Shown Design Peak off of one of you lovely listeners, viewers here. See if I can get my influencer fans to see that. So there's our little ghost. Shown Design. So it's another strange material, ultralight pen, right? And it's designed like the Ultim, which is I just brought out here, which I already owned. It's designed like the Ultim, to where you can just dump ink into it and eyedropper it, right? So the Ultim's a little bit easier to show y'all, but it's essentially the same build. So you have an O-ring in the cap here, right? So it's the same build, O-ring in the cap. Two in the section here, and then a third up in the barrel, right? So it's very, very gapped and sealed. So these plastics, if you're not familiar with either Ultim or Peak, they are ultra light, right? You're paying a lot of money for something that feels like essentially like a platinum preppy type of situation, right? It feels like, what did I just pay for this? But, you know, it's the way it's machined. It's the way it's designed. It's all the extra fittings in here to where I could really just pour ink in here and have an eyedropper pen, right? So all of that is in here. Good to go. Edison Pearl G10, yes. So I'm going to show you why I have that out in just a second. I want that in a pocket 6 size. Yeah. So this is something I wanted. And this is something I was going to get in the no ink window, though. That has never bothered me. Like, I'm not an ink window person. That's one of the things that doesn't bother me. So this was on my shopping list at San Francisco, and I had been trying not to buy anything beforehand, but I had the opportunity to just go ahead and get this one, and I could get it without a nib. So what I'm trying to decide now is what nib to put into it. And I think I want my mini Naginata Togi. You can hear almost the ceramic clink of the material. Yeah, it's an interesting plastic, right? So I have this Brooks pen. And one thing, y'all help me out here and let me know what you do. For those of you who buy pens and then have specialty nibs, so this is the mini Naginata Togi that Pactagon did for me, Matthew Chen. And I love this nib. So I bought it with this pen. So what I do is it ends up just living here. This nib ends up living in this barrel. But what I really need to do is have the nib separate to move into other pens like this, right? So like in my Ultim, I have a Franklin Christoph Gold Sig Flex, right? Maybe, allegedly. There you go. So when you have a pen that you have bought a specialty nib for, does the nib live in the pen when you're done? And I'm thinking they should not, because I'm prone to move them around, right? That's where I've gotten myself into trouble, right? So like Tony says, no, they don't live in the pen, right? Because the nib is a really important part of the writing experience. And when you have something specialized, they're designed to move into different things. Like all of these are Yovo nibs. Gold, steel, different tip sizes, different grinds, and they move around. Live in the pen? Yeah, I get that too. Like I have a couple of pens. So my Y Studio brassing and my Y Studio resin, those nibs are both number 5 nibs, and they live there. One's a fine or medium cursive italic, and one is a needlepoint. Those stay. But like nibs like this, well, I want to pop this in the shown design. So what I want to do is I want to come here to the nib bin, right? And be able to pull out a nib. So that's what I bought this for. So I have my converter bin. Yeah, living in the pen because it helps me remember where they are. That's the challenge. Because what I've run into, the problem, and I'll show you all these. These have nibs that have stayed in here, but they're specialty nibs as well. I'll show you all that in a second. Let me just make some room here. This is what happens. So I end up with like a stack of stuff that I've not necessarily tracked well. Hey, look, there's all the cards of the things I've done. And some of it I've tried to like track and keep tabs on. Some of it, not all of these are specialty nibs, but there's like some specialty nibs in here that I don't know what's what. So I've been thinking about it. Should I build something out here? Should I just mark this stuff better? Vengeance Knight, thank you for the follow, appreciate you. So I don't know. This is one of my conundrums, right? Bach number 6 extra fine titanium. So like that's not it. So what I've done is I've used this nib and put the nib I replaced it with in here. You've been through this exercise? Yeah. What I do is squint at the grind and hope you remember which one it is. That's what I do. That's what I do, Joseph. That's literally what I do. I was like, oh, this one is this cursive italic, right? Because I have a bunch of like the Mike Masayama grinded Franklin Christophs. So, but then what happens is whatever I use this nib for, I now have just a generic Bach nib in here. I should just send Annabelle this box and tell her to just like figure this out. Hey, look, Vanishing Point Nib units. It's like, what are we doing here? So, make a label using the ground nib. Nice. Yeah, so I was thinking about how to do this. Like, the other problem is I have just so many nibs in pens right now that I almost need to leave a note on what pen it is in. I know, that's like the whole tracking thing that I'm poor at. A mini Toyota Nib unit box. Do they have one of those? That could be a San Francisco purchase. Are you going to San Francisco? I'll see you there. Psych. So, like, I don't know. Like, I'm not 100% convinced in what I want to do. You need a paper log that lives on your desk and what nibs are and what pens. Yeah, like, I don't disagree with that. Sample vials, vial holder, nib database, QR codes. Yeah. That box is a very stressful situation for me. My sample vials go in a little holder that has labels on the side and goes in a spreadsheet. Okay. I'm with y'all. Zaniard, thank you for the follow. Appreciate you. Magnetic knife block for nibs. Interesting. I wouldn't want them touching. Vials have a label on top and labels on the thing. I can label these, right? Like I could put a little I could put like a little card on here, stick it to it, or whatever. I mean, they come with these stickers. I wouldn't use that. That would be annoying. But I could cut out a little card or a little piece of paper, tape it on here for what this is, and that way it's removable if I need it. I don't know. This is a long way of saying like I just want to use the pen, but every time I like, okay, I'm gonna have to decide to put a nib in here. Do I go ahead and remove all my custom nibs and assign them spots in here? Do I leave the custom nibs in the pen? I don't know. I'm dilemmaed, right? It's like I don't want to. You know what I want to do? I want to ink up the pen and use it. I will say I am gonna put this in here. We are gonna put the mini Naganata Togi in here. I assume I'm gonna eyedropper this. I haven't decided yet. You know what would look good in here is like one of those purples. I could see a purple in here. Ito Murasaki. See why I had a really cool nib holder, but it's for loose nibs and like nibs and feed. Yeah. Yeah, I don't have anything purple inked up right now. So you're like, yeah, I'm going to put this nib in here. What's in the Edison right now? Oh, I didn't get to those. Sorry. So let me just slide this over here. So this is the mini Naganata Togi. You peep a peek, it's yours. This is your fault, O4A, because now I'm like having like these whole consternation about how I organize my nibs, right? It's like, hey, what do I want to use in this pen? Well, I want to use something broad because I'm probably going to eyedropper it. So I want some ink out. Oh, I have this mini Naganata Togi that I haven't used. It's sitting here in this pen in my storage. Should the nibs have its own storage? So over here is, all right, you can show me later. Created a whole database. So this is an Edison, a gold Edison nib, and it's got maybe one of my favorite cursive italic grinds on here. Deb Kinney did this for me ages and ages ago. This is one of my favorite nibs. That's why it lives in this pen, but I haven't been using this pen. Put that in the peak, I know, right? It's like I'm flush with choices, believe me. I am very much spoiled for choices. But I haven't used the Naginata Togi in a while, so I want to use that. So, should this live here or should I remove it? Like, I know where this nib is because I've used it religiously in this pen. But I would like to use it somewhere else too, maybe. So, are you eyedroppering the peak? Probably. We'll see. I got to decide. If I take it with me to San Francisco, I'm not going to eyedropper it. I don't like flying with eyedropper pens. And then over here, we have... See, this is one I can't even tell. Oh, you know what's on here? Good grief. Posture check. I need to, Tahoe. You know what's on here? Y'all aren't going to even be able to see this. This is a mini Architect. There's no way you're going to be able to see this on here. Heard for someone they flew with an eyedropper nib up and they have no issues. I don't disagree with that. Nib Wars with the 30 months of subbing. Thank you so much, Nib Wars. I appreciate that. So again, you can see all of my favorite nibs are in all of my favorite pens. Should I change that? I don't know. I don't know if y'all can really see that. Maybe a little bit. Send them Brooks so he can engrave the grind on the nib. Why don't nib grinders do that? So yeah. Like, I know where a lot of my most favorite nibs are. I'm just deciding if my nibs should be outside of the pen and into a case like this. So, Gentleman Station wrote something about forgetting and flying with an eyedropper. Yeah, it's just not worth it to me. Like, I'm fine flying with pens. I tend not to do the eyedropper thing. So, I don't know what I'll do yet. I do know I want this nib in it. So, if it, like, I don't necessarily need to take, I'm not taking very many pens to San Francisco. Brad, I think you need one of Strings and Pedals nibs. I might would have bought one in DC. I don't know. That would have been, they looked fantastic. Brad, do you have a favorite pen style? I like traditional cigar shaped pens, right? So this Edison Pearl is designed after the Nakaya Piccolo, which is kind of like my favorite. Cigar shaped, tapered ends, clipless. Like, this is like Brad's canonical pen shape. So yeah, like you can see, like I bought, like, I mean, just look right here. Does this answer your question? Like, I didn't even realize what was going on here, but to answer your question, I present to you this. I asked because you have a lot of the same shape pens. Yeah, I definitely have a type. Only eyedropper pens meant for it that have shutoff valves. Yeah, I get that. Yeah, like, I didn't even realize what was going on here, but yeah, this is, the more abs, the better. I don't have enough pens with abs. Dibs, if that G10 ever goes on sale, it will never go on sale. I'm tempted to sell the black one, though. I never used the black one. I just felt like I should own it. So welcome to Brad's Dilemma. So the problem with this box is it's a little deep. So, like, if I have a bunch of nibs in here and I need to get one out, I guess it's okay. Like, I can kind of fish it out, but that seems annoying. So maybe I would rather have like a nib stand. But they'd almost have to be like numbered in like a matching spreadsheet. So I think what I'm going to do here real quick is I'm going to go through this little cigar box, and I'm actually going to take out, I'm going to separate the specialty nibs from the stock nibs. That's the first thing I need to do. I got my Edison Pearl back out. Love it, despite the fact that it has a clip. Yeah. Mine are numbered and numbered in vials. Yeah. I kind of think this would be frustrating. Maybe for like stock nibs, but then I can just put that in my my converter holder. So I'm gonna look real quick. So this is one thing we're gonna do real fast. So we're gonna dump this out. We're gonna take everything out of here. So I don't even know what's in here. And I'm gonna separate stock from specialty. Let's start there. I need to get all the stock nibs out of here because I can just use them for other stuff. I need to order some vials. Man, there's parts, pieces, parts. Man, there's another Vanishing Point Nib. What's going on here? See, I don't even know what's in here, chat. All right, this is what we're gonna do. Roller ball. Hey, there's a Sailor Lighthouse, I wish. So we're going to... I'm going to get all the stock nibs out of here and separated. Like, I don't even have to look at this. Stock Bach. And see, like, this is just like a really nice nib laying here. Oof. Have you seen these in stock yet? I haven't. I'll order some. Maybe I can get some in San Francisco. I'm probably not going to order anything before I go out of town next week. But I'll get, if I can't get them in San Francisco, I'll get them when I get back. So here's the problem, chat. In my box of random nibs is a number 6 Franklin Christoph medium with some type of grind on here. Some kind of stubbish cursive italic-y looking grind. Kind of looks stubbish to me. This should not be just sitting in this pile of stuff, right? Perhaps just a printout list of all your specialty nibs. Yeah, so I think step 1 is separate the specialty nibs. Because a lot of these were just, I bought specialty nibs and then just whatever it came in, I just threw the regular nib in that I swapped it into. All right, here's an Edison extra fine. That is a stock nib. Here is a Bach. Who knows what size? Stock nib. Here is a Schmidt number 5 stock nib. Here is a Franklin Christoph 1.5 millimeter stub stock nib. What do we got here? Esterbrook extra fine stock nib. Like, I'm not even putting these back in these containers because I'm gonna put these. Anything that's a stock nib is gonna go in my converter box because it's only half full. So this is a Schmidt. I wonder if did that go here? Seems like a good fit. For the mystery nibs in the box, would you know what they are if you just dip and tested them? Yes. Yeah. Sent you a whisper for checking out if you want later. Thank you. All right. Stock nib. These are fun little holders. You can't see what's in them, but they're nice. It's also empty. So yeah, I think step one, specialty nib. Hey, look at this. This is some bull. This is what makes me mad, chat. This is a gold Edison nib. Fine. This doesn't look modified. It's crooked as all get out. Yeah, this is a stock fine gold Edison nib. I must have bought this in something and then didn't do anything with it. This will actually stay in a container. The steel nibs can all congregate together. This is like a really nice nib, just freaking laying here. Stupid. So like I could get something like this is a platform nib, right? Like I can get something done with this. So that's a third category there. Third category. Stock, but too nice to leave it alone. Therein lies my problem. I'm not discerning as to be able to figure out what sizes the nibs are. If I were to get more specialty nibs, I'd have probably who ground what. Yeah, that's why I need to track it better. So I have a bunch of Caveaco nibs here. This is a stock nib here. All right. Here's a bunch of Lamy nibs. These I need to put in one of these little containers. Let's see if these are all just little stock nibs or what. Pins not touching is okay, but nibs, yeah, like stainless steel nibs, they're not gonna like really damage each other. All right, that's a stock fine nib. That's a stock medium nib, but black. And that's a stock extra fine nib. Okay, so those are just, you know what? These don't go in a container if I'm gonna put them in a box. Let's hold that thought. Are y'all bored yet? Schmidt. Yeah. Schmidt stock nib. Twisby Nib unit. Twisby Nib unit. This has to be like an old 580 nib unit. These will probably stay in the container because they have these really nice built-in containers. So yeah, 1.1 stub. Sorting always makes you happy, right? So these will, looks like I got 2 of these. They'll just stay. They have these nice custom-made containers where the, hey, Thunder Fox, welcome. All my specialty nibs live on pins, and the pin database is updated to mention the special nib on the pin. That's an option, Inky Love. That's an option. So yeah, these are cool little, like, purpose-made containers. We'll keep those that way because I only have 2 of these. So what's this? Extra fine stock. So yeah, these are essentially replacement nibs that I've done something. I do not make pins. Well, technically, like physically, I don't make them myself. All right, here is a extra fine Yovo black plated. That has not been modified. These are Caveaco calligraphy nibs, I think. Let's see what's going on here. Oh no, it's just random Caveacos. Fine. Fine. Why do I have all these? I don't have this many custom. I haven't replaced this many Caveaco nibs. Black plate is easily 5K. True. I have like 2 Caveaco custom nibs, 2 steel ones, and then a gold one. All of these are just little. Maybe, you know what it is? You know what these are, chat? When I move the nib around to the other pin, I'll just take the nib out from the stock pin, put it aside, and then when I'm done, I probably have a bunch of empty Caveaco Sports is what this is. Where did you get them? I buy all this stuff or get it sent to me. I review pens for a living, so this is like kind of my job. So that's what this is. These are all stock Caveaco nibs, and what it is when I've moved one my cursive italic Caveaco nib into a sport, I'll take the stock sport out and set it aside, and then I've just never put them back in. That's what these are. And then this is I don't know why this is in a big different section. It's a whole section here. Extra fine. So yeah, these are just going right in the stack. Stack with that, all these two. We might sort these a little bit, but who knows? What is this? Oh, that's the one. We found one custom nib and one gold nib so far. We'll keep those together. Vanishing Point nib units. These kind of got to stay together. I have a third one here. So here's the bad one. This is the Stub Vanishing Point nib unit. That's just poo-poo. All your nibs are really silver, rhodium plated color type. Yeah. Mostly because most of the Yovo stuff is common that way. It's actually harder to find gold plated Yovo nibs now that I think about it. Yeah. So yeah, Vanishing Point Stub nib. It's doo-doo. Throw it. This is in the throw it category. What a poop nib. What a disappointment. It looks like it should be great, but it's just not. I think it's too soft. Then we have, boy, I can't read, an extra fine, which is my least favorite. And then we have a medium. I think the medium, I think this is from my, that was a factory option. It was a recent factory option. Like in the last 3 or 4 years, they started offering it. It hasn't always been a factory option. Is it a candidate for nib work? Yes. Yeah. So this one came in my black faceted. Have you tried the Sue on other pilots? Yeah, it's not my favorite stub, to be honest. It's a little bit of more rounded and less defined that I like. You can definitely make it worse. Nice. I don't even know what I get done to it. So I just keep this one because I have a cursive italic Vanishing Point nib unit in my black faceted. So this is the stock black faceted in case I ever need it. So we'll keep all these in here. Yes, all of these nibs can touch because they're not really going to touch once you put them in there. Look at that. It's like magic. All right, what else we got? We have a collar or a housing for something. Rollerball tip. This is one of those Schmidt random rollerball tips I've had, probably from Jonathan Brooks or Ian Schoen at some point in time. Crazy because the CM steel is a great stub from Pilot. Yeah, the steel ones are great. It's the gold ones I don't. You know where I have a stub? I have a stub in my, a Sutab in my Stilo Kenpaku. I think this has one. Yeah. Yeah, so this is the Sutab. Like, it's fine. I should probably actually get this modified to be just a little bit more edgy instead of being as rounded as it is. So it's a very borking heavy borking level tipping. So yeah, very pretty. I love this pen. So I only use this nib in this pen. Nothing. All right. I'm actually pretty happy with how many stock nibs are in here. That I've only got a couple of specialty nibs in here. This looks like one of them though. This is a Caveaco nib. No? Yes? No? Huh. It's a weird looking Caveaco fine nib. But it might just be dirty. Let me find another one real quick. I think it's stock. Yeah. Okay. It's just dirty. Yeah, stock. So yeah, I'm actually pretty pleased that all of these are just stock nibs. This is going to make actually my life easier. Hey, look. How many gold nibs are we going to find today, chat? Here is a medium Stub grind gold nib. Come on. Does it have a baby bottom? Probably. That's why I have a group of stock Caveaco nibs, because I just use my my nice ones. Look at this, chat. We got ourselves a gold stub nib. That's two gold nibs we found now. That's embarrassing. All right, so we keep that one here. Sleepy Illustrations, what's up? I was actually going to email you today. Do you have an ETA on emotes now that you're here? I'll save me an email. What is up? Been sick with COVID? No. Hope you're feeling better. Almost done? Oh, I'm not. No apologies needed. You know I don't really care about the timelines. I'm just more of a curiosity. Well, I hope you're feeling better. COVID kicked your butt. Yeah, we've had some people get it in our community, and that have been like really hammered by it. I just got in my KN95 masks to take to San Francisco and Orlando, chat. So I ordered some more comfy masks for me. All right, this one's interesting. So yeah, take your time. Hope you feel better. Just wanted an update. Hope you're feeling better. So we got something going on here, chat. I think we have a broad architect nib here. This is interesting. Look what we found, chat. A broad architect nib. Got the animation son. I hope you love them. Nice. Nice. Hey, you're awesome. I really, really appreciate all your hard work. So yeah, there we go. Yovo broad architect nib. So we got to keep this. I just took my last dose of Paxlovid this morning. I highly recommend Good Mass San Fran. Oh, did you get COVID, Evan? From DC, probably. I want to try a Stub or an architect, but funds are low. What's a good inexpensive choice? Any Yovo Stub nib is great. Also the Nemosine, if you can find them. So like it depends like what pen do you want to fit it in, right? But like steel ones are about like $20 or something. $25. Evan, I had no idea. I hope you're feeling better. So this is an extra fine. Stock steel extra fine. You don't have a pen to fit it in, so you need a pen. Pilots, you could get like one of the less expensive pilots. I think does the Metropolitan come in a stub? I know the Prera comes in a stub. Birmingham is now making black Nemosine nibs. Nice. The Pilot Cursive Italic nibs are aggressive. Yeah. So like that Pilot is one of my favorites. Metro has a CM, then I would do that because it would be like $20-$25. And the nib is top tier. Yeah, or any of the Twisby Ecos. The Ecos have the stub. I don't think the Swipes or Goes have a stub. Y'all can correct me if I'm wrong. I think you have to start with like the Eco. The Plumix is great. It's just a weird pen, right? It's the same nib in the Metropolitan. I mean, the Plumix is amazing. You just have to decide to have a weird nib. You have a Safari, a Preppery, a Kakuno, and a Metropolitan. You can buy Safari replacement nibs. The Metropolitan, I don't think... What you need... Okay, if you have a Metropolitan, you need to buy a Pilot Plumix and do a nib swap, because the Plumix is less than $10, and you just take the nib out of it and put it in your Metropolitan. So there you go. Or your Kakuno. There's your answer. So you want to buy the Pilot Plumix because you're just buying the nib. You can throw away the barrel if you don't like it. And it's less than $10, right? It's like $8 or something. And then in your Metro or Kakuno, it's easy to just swap that out. So yeah, there you go. Done. That's what you want to do. And I think that's kind of like the best steel stub nib anyway. That Plumix barrel is so weird. Totally. All right, here's just a random little housing. Looks like another Schmidt deal. Yeah, you can find one for cheap, and it's amazingly good. Very recommended. I like how all these Schmidt nibs are just out of their housings. Randomly. All right, empty. All right. So apparently I have a thing for gold nibs here, unused. So having these gold nibs out of the rotation tells y'all what I think about steel nibs. I mean, there's no better selling point than that. What's the best way to clean a Crusac pen? Disassembly. Take the nib unit out. And keep the barrel from getting wet. Just unscrew the nib unit. All right, what do we got here? We have an extra fine Franklin Christoph. This looks stock. Then without the section, how do I flush it? You take, so when you take this out, right? You just pull this apart like this, and then these parts just rinse out. So it'll look like this, right? Or you could attach the converter to it, but you don't even have to. This is what I would do. So it's going to be the same exact nib unit as this. And if you can't flush it out, like that's how you should clean pens. That way you can get it all the way clean, get the feed in it, get it all clean out here from this inside, this around this collar on the interior. So that's how you would do it. Very easy. Don't let that intimidate you or freak you out or anything. I have a gold nib in my Lucky Curve and love it, but I'm afraid to break it. But not all nibs can you do what I just did on. We're talking about like specifically like the Yovo nibs and stuff like that. So this is a little, I didn't even know I had this. This is a pretty neat little nib. This is a stock little extra fine Yovo nib, but it's a number 5 size. I could probably use that for something. Have I done videos on cleaning? Probably not. I've done streams. Yeah, this is a great little nib that I could use for something. The feed alignment is, don't worry about, the feed alignment is completely adjustable on the fly. Like, I mean, I could sit here and push this apart right now and then just put it back. Like, I mean, don't be stupid, but like, that's not something you should worry about. They're designed to go back together in the proper shape and size. But I can sit here and push it off to the side and reshape it back in. So don't let that bother you. You can't be that aggressive with it to where you're going to do any damage unless you like snap the feed or something like that, which I've done. And that's like just completely easily replaceable. That's the easiest way to do it. All right, okay, here's a custom nib. So this is a medium. This looks kind of cursive italic-y. Maybe stubbish. It's a little rounded. So there's a medium steel medium stub. All right, and then what do we got here? Oh, this looks like a, maybe not quite a needlepoint, but definitely finer. So this is a fine ground down into something finer. It's not like a needlepoint, but probably like an extra fine or extra fine. All right, last little baggie here. Goulet 1.1 stub nib, that's a stock nib. Edison 1.1 stub nib, that's a stock nib. All these are Yovos. And Goulet 1.1 stub nib. And no, extra fine. Why does this feel bent? Wow, I have a bent nib here. Have y'all ever seen this? Check this. I don't know if I can show y'all this. It felt weird when I picked it up, but like this whole thing is twisted over. How much does enjoying inventory management translate to playing Destiny? So when I log into Destiny, even if I play every day, I'm always messing around with my inventory. All right, so what does that tell you? How can I show you? Can y'all see this? I have never had a nib like this. Can y'all see that now? That's the thing is, I don't think I've ever used this nib. I don't think I've ever had this nib in a pen because it's got the Goulet markings on it. Oh, you know what? This is twisted. I wonder if this is like really old. That's what it is. This is a borked nib. I don't even remember this because the tines are twisted. So yeah. Oof. What could this have been in? Yeah, this is something that's damaged, like that I did. Well, that'll be something to play around with, at least. Huh. I don't know where that could have come from. All right. So, out of all these nibs, we found 2 gold nibs and some other steel customized nibs. Probably cost more to fix than replace. Like, I mean, I have stacks of Yovo nibs, right? But if I wanted to have some fun with it. All right. So, we got 2 gold nibs, and we have some different modifications on here. Most of these are wider steel nibs. One was fine, but everything else is wide. So, we're going to put these aside. And then we're going to take our see what we can fit in our converter box so these can all be together. All right, so let's see. We'll save the big ones for last. We'll keep all the loose ones together. Should I try to organize these? Let's see. Caveaco, 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 Caveaco. Yeah. All right. Caveaco nibs. Where'd you get that, Ben? Probably just like off of Amazon or something. It's like a little fishing tackle box or something like that. Let's see. Yovos and box. We're not going to really separate these, I don't think. We're almost doing more of a number 5 and a number 6 stack. There's another Caveaco. Will the 6s fit in here? Let's see here. Sixes. Why is this still in here? I think I missed this one. What is this one? Oh, that's just a little Edison extra fine. So that's a number 5. Non-Caveaco number 5s can go there. You like me talking to myself? Well, I'm just getting the stock stuff out of the way because I'm probably not going to use this stuff anytime soon unless in case of emergency. Like I might need these. Then we have loose nibs. We'll just put the loose nibs in here. Then we have, just stick that roller ball in. We'll put the Twisby nibs and the rollerball nibs in with the Lamy converters. Since we can see there's not much there, we can see what's going on. Because I don't know that I'm ever going to use those. That leaves this, which is too big to fit in here, but that's fine. This is kind of a special occasion anyway. All right. So that leaves... All right, stock stuff is out of the way. That leaves specialty stuff. Now, the kicker with the specialty stuff is that I know I have more sitting in pins. So we're going to hold this for today. I think we're going to wrap it here. We're going to do another giveaway, so y'all hang tight for a second. We're going to do a giveaway. And I need to think about what I'm going to do with this. Yeah, not true. If you're looking for an instant grind, yeah, definitely true. Definitely. But a lot of times I'll buy that pin at a show or something, so it'll be coming with a nib. But like, this is the stuff I need to be using. Not necessarily the vanishing points, but like, this is some good stuff right here, right? Nib giveaway. No, I think a nib giveaway is too weird. Like, it might not go to someone who will use it necessarily. So like, this is like hundreds of dollars worth of nibs right here. Just this little stack between the gold and the grinds. So I need to think about, so I didn't solve the problem that I necessarily wanted to, but I got some of the stuff separated that's really just clogging up space. I'm probably not going to sell them. I could sell all the stock nibs to someone for cheap. All right, so what am I going to do with this? I want to put these where I'm not going to lose them. All right, let's do a giveaway. Teach yourself to grind nibs. That's true. That is a bunch of spares, right? Oops, extra Caveaco. That's actually a better idea, right? Teach myself how to do it. My little converter boxes worked out well. I've been happy with that. All right. Sell me a stock Stub nib that will fit in your Metropolitan. That's the thing, is Pilot's nibs are proprietary. None of these will. Or else I would throw it in your giveaway win. They won't fit your Pilot. None of them will. Because that would be an easy thing for me to do. And I think I've only got like one in my Pilot Prayer that I use. That stays there too. All right. Special guest on the pod tomorrow? No, because Brad can't read dates. So no special guest until September. So I'm gonna talk to CY still. I mean, CY was on board for this week, but turns out I don't need him till September. R2D2 pen, is that a Schaefer? That probably won't fit either. Yeah, that won't fit. So CY, once he gets back to Tokyo, we'll do a full trip recap. That he'll probably do on Tokyo Inklings, but we'll break it down more. So September 14th-ish, something like that week, we'll have. Nib swap is low stress on the Metro, yeah. Get composted, exactly what I've been doing, starting with cheapo Chinese nibs. True. Yeah, so I have a good batch of nibs to mess around with. I just have to watch some videos, think about it. It's never something I've been interested in because my eyes are bad anyway. Like, that's my biggest problem is, like, and I don't care how much magnification we have. Like, my eyes are just like... All right, notebook time. I don't even remember what's in here, chat. What is all this stuff? All right, let's do this. I always like to do a little paper kit. Yeah, it's a Schaefer. St. Jude's raffle items. I don't have a list yet. Actually, I probably need to start recruiting for that. I've only got one thing booked, aside from my own stuff, which isn't much. But yeah, I've got one cool thing. We'll do more of that soon. But I'm gonna run out of time real quick on that. But I'll probably hit a bunch of people up in San Fran. I need to add that to my list. I just buried my notebook. That's at the top of my list. I gotta work on that. All right, so we're gonna do a little giveaway here of some notebooks, some paper goods. So this is the Appointed Co. It's a desk pad and brass ruler. So this is a little, yeah, the Plumix does look like a squid. So this is a little desk pad and brass ruler set, along with the Paper O A5 lined. These are great little notebooks. So it's got like a little closure, like the notebook opens up, so you can actually stack stuff in here, or not stack stuff, but you know what I mean. You can slide papers in without them. There's you probably can't see it here, but it's a magnet enclosure, like a little round magnet here and here, so it flap closes on here. I think we reviewed one of these on the blog a long time ago. So this has just been sitting in the inventory. So yeah, magnetic wrap closure. If I remember, the paper was pretty good, but I can't remember. This is probably not fountain pen friendly paper, the Appointed stuff. I think I've used it before, so just standard pens, pencils, stuff like that. But it's a neat looking pad, really nice little set. So one person will win all of this stuff. All right. Let's do this. I'll just call this. Hey, when y'all email me, if you win something, try to tell me what you won. Sometimes my little tags like sail away, and then I get confused. I confuse easily. I'm old. So like, tell me you won the paper set or the Appointed ruler or whatever. No, don't re-email me. That's fine. It's just I keep forgetting to remind people. And these little stickers fall off because I'll just end up like throwing all this stuff in my backpack and they knock around a little bit. And then all of a sudden the stickers will get swapped on things. And I'm like, who won what? Most of the time I can remember, but I like safety. Especially when I'm sending y'all stuff. One time I have sent the wrong things out. And did an Uno reverse card on a giveaway. It was whoops. So ever since then, I've been like, Help me help you, chat. All right. Anyone can enter. You got about a minute left. We got all this paper to give away. And a cool brass ruler. This is a neat little ruler. Rare ruler here has inches on it for America measurements, people. I don't know that I have hardly any rulers with inches on them. So, American measurements here on this ruler. It's weird how rare that is and all the things that we buy. All right, chat. We're podcasting tomorrow. We're streaming. Regular schedule this week. All the podcasts, all the streams. Next week won't be, though. Ooh. We'll only miss Thursday, though, I think. Allegedly. How many giraffes are an inch? Oof. All right. That's a wrap. Let's pick a winner. In uno momento. Brad, did you see anything cool with back-to-school stationery? I didn't. This is the least back-to-school shopping that we've had to do for the kids since they're older. So I didn't go. I didn't even go with them this time. What was I looking at the other day? I swear I saw something. I see you, Frimpy. I see you working. Ooh, I want to tell y'all something. I'm going to pick this winner. Let's have a Twitch ads conversation. Y'all will enjoy this. So I like to tell y'all the behind the scenes stuff here. So let me pick a winner. Then we'll do behind the scenes Twitch stuff. Where did my screen go? Okay, let's pick a winner because I thought this was funny. Merlin. How do you say that? Merlin Inmu? Definitely first time winner because I definitely have not said this name before. It's hard to say the first times out loud, but that's you. Are you here, Merlin? And you can tell me how to say it. Merlin Imu. Nimue. Merlin Nimue. Okay. We'll trust to get composted on that. Hi. It's you. You won. So what you have to do is I'm going to mail you this stuff. You have to email me. hello@penaddict.com. Someone put that in the chat for Merlin. Brad opening up the kimono on the Twitch partner NDAs. Yeah, this is not an NDA thing. Trust me. Although it probably is. I probably would get in trouble because it's a, what do you call it? It's a specific to me thing. But I thought it was funny. My plant is thirsty. Yeah, I watered it last week and it's just been hot. I will water it as soon as we get out. Thank you, Rebos. I always forget. Thank you. All right, let me write this down, Merlin. So email me, hello@penaddict.com, and tell me you won the paper. Nimue. Nimue was the enchantress that betrayed Merlin in Arthurian legend. No way. Y'all are so smart. Well, then that's a cool name. Love it. Y'all are too smart for me. That's a low bar. Low bar right here. Low bar. All right, Merlin, you win. So when you get a chance. All right, so one way streamers make money on Twitch is by running ads. If I was like a full-time streamer and was online 4, 6, 8 hours a day, I would be running ads. It would be worthwhile. But for like our little short streams, I'm not trying to like maximize my Twitch earning potentials here, right? But I'm a Twitch partner, so I get the partner emails. And sometimes you get little specific things, and they're big on the ads right now, and how can you run ads without annoying your chat, basically. So I got a monthly offer, like, hey, go to your panel, your creator panel. Oh, that's funny, Mafia Geek. Yeah. So go to your creator panel and see your offer for the month of September. And it's like, my offer, chat, was if I run, so 1 ad per hour or 1 ad per 90 minutes and stream 15 hours for the month, chat, I'd get $9. Let's go. Making the big bucks over here on the purple app. If I ramp that up to 2 ads, $13. Get wrecked, Twitch. Hi, Brad. Adding a hot tub stream could increase your viewership, right? So we don't run ads here. I mean, you get ads if you're not a sub when you join. So these are called mid-roll ads. Who was asking? Ads would run even if you're subscribed. No, I think it would just I think you're still exempted from that. But yeah, it was. I was like, is that like per hour? It's like, nope. It was like for the month, $9, chat. So make your viewing experience worse. Now, I swear, if I was a full-time streamer, when I got up and took breaks, I would run ads. It's a lot more viable, right? But for what we do, I appreciate your subs and your subscriptions here. You're using your primes here. That stuff is worthwhile. That stuff adds up. All of y'all subscribed here, that's real money. That's good stuff. It helps me pay for shipping. Make a few $100s a month on Twitch. That's great. This is why we do this. It's fun. I really appreciate that support. I put the money back into emotes and all the giveaway stuff for shipping internationally and stuff like that. So yeah, it's super, super value. But ads, ads not so much. So there you go. It's a little bit behind the scenes. Next week we might be streaming on YouTube after we get kicked off of Twitch for that. So stay tuned for that. I would do a sponsored stream. Retailer sponsored stream. We could do that. We could make that happen. Retailer sponsored stream. We could make that happen. Glad I finally figured out the Prime sub thing. Prime sub thing is no cost to you. Free money to me. I will send you $9 if you never run ads, right? Isn't that funny? I was like, ooh, man, tempting, Twitch, but we'll pass on that. Tuesday, the one where Brad gets departnered, right? I'm sure I was doing something. So yeah, stay tuned. We might be on YouTube next week. Oh my gosh. All right, what do we got going on out there? We haven't seen Celeryman in a while. Celeryman streaming. What's MakerBug doing? Sorry, just seeing these. Making an overlay. We'll hold off on that one. Celeryman's got the notebook out. Oh, yeah. They're on chapter 9. Fountain pen chat. Let's go see Celeryman today. I think Celeryman. I think they're hot. Bezos didn't fly to space by giving money away. It's giving money away to me, chat. I paint Burbs on this too. Yes. Yeah, we've recently rated Burbs, so I try to rotate some a little bit. So let's go continue on the fountain pen chat over there with Celeryman. We're gonna raid. We have a podcast tomorrow. We'll stream after that. Stream on Thursday. Figure out some stuff. Oh, giveaway on the blog today. I'm giving away a little mini Midori stationery set. Y'all should go enter. We'll share that tomorrow. All right. Y'all be good. Have fun. Go say hey.